Welcome. In front of me I have the GARMIN tactix 7 and I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the watch itself and its feature set. Okay, so I do want to quickly clarify, this is the AMOLED version specifically, as the other ones, there's like 4 different ones. So we have the standard, we have the Pro Ballistics, and AMOLED. So this is the AMOLED one. Holy shit, that is a big one. That's a big boy. Anyway, inside we get our straps. Jesus, these are big. Holy wow. And we get the charging. Now, unfortunately, it's still using the same garbage charging, which I personally despise, as it kind of clips from the back of the watch, and you can really set it normally. It's not magnetic. It's a pain in my opinion. Should have been updated at this point. Anyway, let's first get it off this. There we go. Peel that off. And you know what? I'm also going to do this. There we go. Give you a little bit more brightness. That thing is enormous. This is like comically big, which is what she said. Let's try to find which button turns it on. Again, that's what she said too. Anyway, now just to compare it, I'm wearing some like, what is it, 38mm Casio. That's a bit of a tiny bit bigger watch. But anyway, now this watch is, from what I can tell, designed for military, police, and other usage, where it has features specifically designed for this kind of usage, which probably you gather from the fact that it comes in a Pro Ballistics version. So let's try to get to this. What am I? Can I just like continue on? Ah, there we go. So I'm gonna quickly set it. Can I just do it without? Alright, there we go. Gonna quickly try to set it up without really doing much. Oh crap, let's go back. There we go. What did I just do? So I'm kind of confused. Does this have a touch display? Because it surely doesn't seem like it does. Well, it's a bit odd. Anyway, so let's quickly take a look at the features that we have right here. So we have some dedicated night mode, stealth mode, disables wireless and GPS logging, kill switch, swipe wipe all user data, jumpstart mode, parachuting support, red and green shift display modes for low visibility. So this potentially could be with like night vision usage, but honestly I have no freaking clue, as this is like way outside of what I even know right here. So other than that, it's typical Garmin. So it has the sport modes, trackings, blood oxygenations, and so on that you would always expect from these devices. We have 24/7 heart rate monitoring, stress, respiratory, and overall wellness tracking. We have AMOLED display that is rocking a 454 by 454 pixel resolution with a surprisingly small display at 1.4 inches. Jesus. Trying to figure out how the hell do I use this. Let's get rid of this. There we go, discarded. Oh, wait, it's now working. So now we have a touch display. So for some reason then before it didn't want to react. It's kind of weird. Maybe just stupid in how to use this. So this is a 1.4 inches, so it does have pretty substantial bezels, as this is basically the display size right here, from my fingernail to my fingernail. The rest of this is just straight up the actual bezel of the device and the frame. So I do want to quickly mention this just in case someone is interested. There's number one, a newer version of this, Tactix 8. And number two is that maybe don't buy this watch strictly from Garmin website. So taking a look at this specific model, they're selling it right where I'm at over $1,000. Now this is, to be more precise, it's 5,500, almost 5,600 PLN, and that converts to over 1,500 United States dollars. Now, with that being said, that's how much they're selling it officially on their own website. But I can find this watch online in like something like Allegro, which would be equivalent to like an eBay, for, okay, so there is a 47 millimeter. This surely isn't 47, for about 5,000. So that's like over $100 less. Trying to see, standard edition is way cheaper, like half the price. And for some reason, again, these are kind of like random prices because these are different sellers, right? Similar to eBay, how that would operate. But as an example, there is one being sold, the 7 Pro, which would potentially be better than this one. That is costing 4,200. And again, to do a quick conversion, 4,200, that would equate to, let's even round it up to $1,200. It's 1,160. So for some reason the Pro is much better priced, but as an example, on the official website at this point, they're not selling anymore anything else than the AMOLED. And I don't know if it's just out of stock and it's been substituted by the new one, so this is like the last one, or some other reasons. Anyway, talking about this still, build-wise, it has a plastic frame almost, with a metal ring on the top. We have the typical, like I mentioned, garbage charging from the bottom with our sensors right here. And what is this? Mil STD. Now I'm pretty sure the STD right here doesn't stand for what I think it does. 810 thermal, shock and water. So this is titanium, this and this, which I didn't know. So we have titanium components right here, sapphire glass, that's pretty good, and 100-meter water resistance. Also, like that comes with sapphire, very big thumbs up, which honestly I kind of expected this to be the case. I just wasn't sure. As a watch designed for military usage and stuff like that, it needs to be rugged, and it is titanium sapphire, so it is what I would expect from such a watch at this price range specifically too. Now the strap that it comes with, it's very stiff. Like this is material one, but like you can see it's barely even bending right here. So it is a very stiff strap, and on top of that, it does have this kind of clip-on style. So you can remove it. Come on, there we go. And funnily enough, once you remove the straps, this feels very light for the size, and that's because it's using titanium. But we also have silicone ones, which could potentially be a little bit more pleasant to be worn on your wrist, as the there we go. Come on. This is so kind of cumbersome to put on. There we go. As well, these ones don't really feel that great in terms of comfort. Silicone should be a little bit better, and also a little bit more stretchy. So there we go. And now these are like enormous buckles. Just to put that into comparison, what I have right here is basically a standard. It's a 20mm strap. This is a 20mm strap. There we go. So side by side you can compare these. How much of a size difference this is. If I compare it to how this would clip in, so this is like what, 25mm? Does it even say? I don't see anything here. See if we have any kind of info on website. 10 atmospheres water, AMOLED, cool. 32 gigabytes of built-in storage. Yeah, I can't find it. There is a lot of check marks for how much this device can do, which I'm pretty sure if I would start reading this, we would be here for quite a while. But you can check out the specifications of this specifically on Garmin website and just see what it offers. But out of the, like, let's say more useful ones, at least what I would consider more useful, ones that I would be able to use for some reasons, are things like we have maps, we have GPS tracking, we have obviously touch display, color, and all that. What else with that? Water resistance right here. Let me quickly go back to it. So yeah, we have the GPS, GLONASS, and Galileo for tracking, altimeter, barometer, and compass. There's some route planning for just tracking, navigation, obviously. Now, I don't know if we have offline maps right here. Let's quickly check. So we have flight planning, points of interest, about me. Yeah, but it looks like it's a... Yep, that is definitely an offline map. So you can use maps right here without ever even needing internet connection whatsoever. Now, it's not actually going to load anything right now just because the office is kind of in a basement, and it's not connecting to the GPS. So this is just kind of expected, but it seems to be working just fine right here. Oh, well, it's turning on and not requiring any kind of BS. And one of the things that I do want to mention, which I really like about Garmin's, is the fact that you can use this smartwatch without ever needing a phone. So I personally find this very useful. Something about smartwatches calling themselves smartwatch and require a phone to function just pisses me off. And Garmin's just kind of, do this like, nah, it's whatever. You don't need a phone. You can just use this alone. And it still does have all the features that you'd want to use, which props. I really like it. But one of the things in here is the price. Like, holy shit, is this expensive. At over $1,000, you're buying basically something that is more expensive than a phone typically is. So it does have a very specialized use case scenario, and most likely won't be for a lot of people, unless you just like the rugged build and you have enormous wrists. Out of curiosity, can I just like... Wow, I almost could strap it with just this two. Fits perfectly on my wrist, right? Okay, anyway, that's about it. Like I said, this is not my expertise right here. I don't think anyone at the office would consider this to be their expertise, specifically considering we're in Poland and guns are not our forte. apparently insoles are, and other things. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.